Living Laredo, and we are coming live from downtown in mile 1. And I am here with the developer of Biz Clips. You all, it's an exclusive. This is a Living Laredo, Texas exclusive. We are actually going to be talking to the developer. This is Celina Maniece of the app Biz Clips. First, tell everybody what it's about.
Okay, so Biz Clips is a new social media app, but it's going to be the Uber of marketing. It allows you to be social like on other platforms and just have fun, post engaging videos. But then on the other side, you'll be able to earn by just supporting others and resharing their content or promoting them or doing reviews.
Wow. And so this is the logo, by the way. It's still in actually, you're in a really good stage right now. Right. For instance, this is Teresa Ramirez, and she's already had, I guess you've had experience on Biz Clips now.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about your experience on Biz Clips.
I'm a recent graduate of TAMU, so finding a job right now is so difficult. Using an app that allows me to be used to the social media that I'm using every day is awesome. I'm learning how to interact with others. I'm using it to really put out my professional side and my personality, which I love so much. And it's just so great because this is the future. If you think of it, you're going to be, yes, a resume is awesome, but an actual
talking resume.
Yes, I mean, it's amazing. And FaceTime is so in right now, and this is just such an amazing app that's going to help our generation and future generations just make it
and
so
I
much
like
easier.
that because it kind of it's bringing in different generations of, and I'm going to scroll. I'm going to see if any of you are like asking questions. I don't see anything yet. But anyway, it kind of brings in, I like the idea of all these generations like finally coming together because older generations have been using like LinkedIn. And then you have generations that are using Facebook also for business. And then you have younger generations that are like, hey, hello, we've been using.
Oh, what's awesome is older generations are coming into technology now more than
ever.
So it's awesome, and this is just it's so easy. And it's like my mom was looking through it the other day. Of course, she has a job, right? And I was like, "Mom, isn't this cool?" She's like, "Oh my gosh, I wish this was like a thing back then." And I was just like, "Mom, I know it's so easy. It's just so easy."
We were talking. Remember about the whole resume aspect that you know it's here's my resume and you upload it, but then all of a sudden it's like, hello, my name is Cristina Mendoza. You can see the personality of the individual, which is extremely important. But you said the other side applies for employers who are looking for employees.
Yes. So, for example, if you're an employer, everything is you can highlight somebody through visual, right? Because you're more engaged whenever you see like a video. It's more appealing. So from an employer side, whether they're looking to hire somebody or maybe they just want to highlight a product or service, they can just take a video clip of it, and now the other viewer can see it and they can make a true decision. Is this the right place I would like to work? Because I can see the atmosphere and I can see if this is something I want to do. So that's for the employment, like for hiring and job seeking. But also for a business, let's say it's a new boutique, you know, or not even a new boutique, but there's a boutique, and you can take a video because us ladies, we like to see things in motion.
I like to see it tried on a real person.
Exactly, instead of a picture.
Right.
Because then you can see, okay, what size is this? Okay, that person they have on a medium, is that my body type? And they can spin around, and it kind of helps market that business, but also sell that product. And then in Biz Clips, I'll show you guys here in a second, you can do video responses.
Yeah, you were telling me
I
that.
did one. Yeah, it was so cool.
And what were you looking at? What was your response to?
I was looking at this really cool pink dress, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. And so I was telling Celina, I was like, wow, this is so cool. And so I said, do you have this to medium? And it was awesome. And even here in Laredo, we have so many boutiques, and we're always on their Instagram, and we're always liking things. And it would just be awesome if we can say, oh, video response, let me ask, can I pay over? Can I do this? Can I be able to, do you think it's a good size on me? What sizes do you guys have? Instead of us waiting for an actual response.
Yeah, actually the messaging. The one thing that I also see from an industrial perspective, like let's say you're selling hardware or, you know, other things, you know, in that department, you can actually ask the question and show them, like, this is what I have going on. Can that product fix my problem? them here in the factory. And so there doesn't have to be this constant exchange. Well, what size is it? What does it look like? You can actually show them a picture in your question response, right? Okay, I like that. I like that real time kind of. Well, not real time, but that video.
Yeah, because like you mentioned, especially when businesses are wanting to do business with other businesses, you can show it. Or if it's business to consumer, you're visually showing them, you know, the product or your service. And people can make better decisions based off of that, and then just have fun.
So and this is all Biz Clips.
Yes,
Biz Clips.
Yes,
can you show us the format? So if you focus back here, I know this is the greatest technology, so we're getting there. I'm getting there. So back here, you're going to notice that.
Let me back out real quick.
This is basically Biz Clips. This is what you would see when you open up the app on your phone. And wow, it's actually.
So this part here, you have expose it, so that way you could go ahead and, let's say you see somebody and you love their shoes, and you're like, oh my gosh, let me clip it real quick. So you can quickly video record the clip of the shoes and post it. But let's get actually into the app. So here, I'll take you guys to the exposures. So this is some of the current
I see
clips.
that. Just like what we wrote. Your biz,
is
my biz.
Right,
okay, so on your biz, what's going on here?
So on your biz, it's anybody that posts on the app. But if you go to my biz, now this is people that you're connected with, your connections. So that way, if you want to only see content of just your connections, you can do so, and you just click on my biz. Or you can go back to your biz, and then here you have everybody, whoever's posting and utilizing the app.
Well, I saw earlier you had that post of like the Pro 8 News studio set.
Yes, and then let me show you, let me find one.
And so under comments down here, it's a really comfortable, it's very similar format. You have your options right there on the different ways that you can comment and respond to the different.
And let me go ahead and I'll bring up
and people can type in the category of what it is that they're either presenting or what they're searching for.
Exactly. So if you want to search professional and you want like advice, or if you want to search a consumer review, you can categorize it like that. Or if you just want to search for maybe a friend to see if there's a friend on there or something, you can do so as well.
I like the fact that now it's not just you're going to incorporate rating systems in there, but you will also be able, and this is also an accountability factor, not only for the business but the consumer, where people can actually voice their opinions.
Exactly.
Like, I loved it, check out Celina, she was so wonderful. She was able to help my business out. We were looking for this, so I definitely recommend this business thing. Like one of those. They can leave a detailed video.
They can leave a detailed
review.
Video.
Wow.
And for example, incredible. I'll show you here on Teresa's. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh my goodness.
But this is Teresa's profile.
Okay.
And
Miss Texas.
There you go. And so we want people to know that you can post any and everything. So it's not just for business.
Not just business.
No,
we can make this something for everybody.
Exactly. So you can just be social like you are on other platforms, or you can also utilize it to earn. So for example, the Uber marketing will come into play about maybe 3 to 6 months from now. And with that, you'll be able to earn just at home on your couch by like just resharing somebody's video.
So let's talk about that Uber style marketing. So if someone, let's say, has, because in Laredo we have a lot of import export businesses here, and let's say they want to make some connections, right? And they don't want to just keep the market here in Laredo. They want to make some connections up north.
Yes.
How does that work? How does someone get paid for sharing what this particular business wants exposure for?
Right. Okay. Excellent question. So let's say you're here in Laredo and you want to tap into another network. Let's say in LA. Right. In the next few months, right now we want everybody to get familiar with the app, with the basic version, so then that way whenever we put the Uber marketing feature in there, you'll know how to easily be able to utilize it, and you'll be the first user. But this is how it will work. Let's say you're here in Laredo, whenever you get on the app and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to tap into the LA market. I need help. I need somebody to promote me, highlight me, or just reshare my video. There'll be people from LA that will be on the app as well, and they're titled supporters, and I'll show you guys back here in just a second. And they'll be blinking. this says basically I'm open for business. If you
I
need
like
somebody
that.
to
Okay.
promote you, I'm available. And so then you can connect with that person, and then you can do an in-app tip. And then you'll be able to rate back and forth on how you like the service, and then they'll be reshared to their whole social media network.
So if you're the person that's looking to make a couple of extra bucks, but you
Yes.
have excellent credentials, you have to
Yes.
have excellent online social media platform credentials, people. We got a million cat pictures here.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with cats, but if you have excellent social media platform credentials,
Right.
you would link your Biz Clip account to your social media platforms.
Right.
And if this particular business wants to be promoted, you pretty much like a taxi, you leave that light on saying,
Right.
hey, I'm open to help you
To
promote.
help promote you.
They will then send you over through just real quick.
Yes.
They'll tap it and say, can you share? You say yes.
Yep.
They will pay you. You just click
Yep,
and
and
it
it
appears on all your social media platforms. You literally
Yes.
just get paid for touching a button.
Exactly.
And you're actually helping another business.
Exactly. You're supporting a business or even a person. For example, it doesn't have to be a business, because we know there's a lot of, let's say it's an organization and you're having a fundraiser on the weekend and you're like, hey, I just want to get the word out so people come and attend the event. So you could say, okay, I want to tap into individuals here in Laredo, and we are going to be at mile 1. So I need somebody to help reshare, get the word out. And then you can do the same thing, and then because they may have, let's say, 20,000 connections on Instagram, and then maybe
that's
5,000 on Facebook, and then maybe
So
another
you're literally
3 on
multiplying
LinkedIn.
your visibility.
Exactly.
And you're not even getting charged like
Exactly.
what you're usually getting charged for that type of visibility. And you get to pick the marketplace that you want to become visible in.
Exactly. And it's a world app.
Customizable.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I like going back to the resume feature. Let's say you're like, hey, I am open. I have this passion, and I don't want to just work in Laredo. I'm open to work in any city. You can do the same thing for resumes as well.
Exactly. The same thing happens with the resume. You can do a video response, and then you can attach your resume. We call it a pitch, so you can do it for 2 ways. One, if you're looking for employment, or then 2, we also understand people need funding for them wanting to be an entrepreneur or start their business.
Oh, that's right.
So you can
Startups.
do a pitch for your business. Exactly. And you can attach a resume, and so that way an employer, they can visually see you, see your personality, see the real you, and then at the same time they can click and also see your resume too as well.
Wow, that makes it a lot more appealing. Those of you that do have businesses, I know that when you go out and you're looking for employees, many times you don't know what you're going to get. Let's be honest, an email only goes so far, but to have an opportunity to actually see the people who are applying for this position, you're looking at their personality. In many cases, let's say it's something having to do with media marketing.
Yes.
You definitely want to see what these people can do. And it's already, like you said, your generation. Biz Clips.
I'm sorry.
Biz Clips. It's ringing. People are just ringing off the phone. They're like, we just saw you on Living Laredo. No.
I apologize.
Are you kidding? Never apologize. That's business.
Well, that is
you
good.
want
That's true.
that. You
That's
want
true.
those types of responses. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I can see it from your perspective. We're already there. We know how to use social media. You know how to use your video on your camera. You already know how to post things.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Puts it together. I like that you can use like the personal, but you can also do the business. I like that.
Because I mean, we do it now anyway, and that's the thing. People like to connect with people that are authentic, like the real you. And you get this a lot of time with a lot of celebrities or a lot of big artists, and you don't even realize they're marketing to you. So for example, one of the artists is like say DJ Khaled. He does it all the time, and he just may be drinking a Coca-Cola, and he didn't say anything about the Coca-Cola, but on the back end they paid him to say, hey, could you promote us? So this is basically giving that opportunity to average everyday people just like you and me. For example, we understand the job market can be hard and tough sometimes.
Definitely.
And you may say, oh my gosh, I want to go to San Antonio this weekend, but I'm not currently working, but I really want to go to San Antonio. So you'll be able to get on Biz Clips and do a couple of reshares or promote a few people. and make some gas money. And then there you go. You can
Love
go
it. All through social media, right?
Exactly.
You don't even have to get in a car and drive people around to make money.
No.
I love it.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So there you go. We're getting up. Now, how do you recommend people start using it right now? What are you looking for from the public right now?
Yes, we want people to go ahead and it's a free app. It's in your app store, in your Google Play or your Apple App Store. You can go to it and just download it, create a profile. If you're not a business, like I said, it's for everybody. Just create a general profile. I can't speak. Create a general profile. And if you are a business, create a business profile, because you can post as both yourself or as your business.
I love that.
And just play around with it. Go ahead and post a couple of videos so that way you have content on your profile. And then that way, whenever we do include the in-app tipping option, you'll be one of the first ones to be able to benefit from it.
You just said tipping, and I was like, yes, I'm down.
Yes.
I can do it. You can do it from anywhere.
Exactly. And
make
then
your money.
And when you're not doing that, you just use it like other platforms, and you just have social fun with it. Do different clips and engaging clips, and let people into your world. Your biz is my biz. My biz is your biz.
Oh,
We're
I
here
like
to support
that.
each other.
Definitely, and I like that it promotes it. So remember, guys, this is definitely something that's going to be bringing older generations, middle generations, younger generations. We finally have a platform. Hey, those of us that have been on Facebook and we've been using it for business, excellent. Keep doing it, but know that you also have an option to where you can use the same skills that you've been using on Facebook. You can use those same skills to tap into a younger market as well.
Exactly.
Not just socially, but business-wise. You have a business, you're looking to become part of a business, Biz Clips is for you.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, so I'm gonna go download it.
Yes,
now.
please do. I'll connect with you.
Yeah, and then I can't wait to start making money.
Yes.
And I
That's the best
hope
part.
that you get that job of your dreams.
you.
So have you gotten any responses yet?
No, not right now. I'm majored in communication, so this helps awesome too. So they can see my communication skills, they can see my personality, and definitely something that's going to be very beneficial to me.
Business, it's ringing. Look, we saw you on Living Laredo.
There you
go. I love it. Just saw you on Living Laredo.
Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay.
So yeah, I really do hope, and I'm glad you said communications, because those are the kind of resumes. I mean, any resume is good here, but for sure, when you're in communications or something like that, they do need to see you.
And I'm open to leaving Laredo, which is something that's so scary for kids that have been here forever. And Laredo is such a family-oriented city.
Yes.
So
Don't leave us! Don't leave us!
But being able just to say that you're willing to go out of town, you're willing to make a change,
To try experiencing
Biz
new
Clips
things,
is
definitely.
amazing.
Okay, but if you do go out of town, you get all those smarts, and you got to come back and help us
and
grow.
help Laredo.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, people. You got to come back and help us go. Bring the knowledge.
And it's
in.
awesome that it started here. That Celina brought it here.
I know. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's the I would like to say the founding city of Biz Clips, because
It is.
Celina started it here.
And guys, Laredo is. We've got a lot of female entrepreneurs, period. And look at this. We've got designers, developers for apps. You really, this is not even scratching the surface of the awesomeness that we have here.
Yeah, it's just the beginning, and the support that we've had, it's been awesome, I greatly appreciate the support, and we call them our first believers. So those that are currently on the app now, we greatly appreciate you posting content, and we thank you, and thank everybody else behind the scenes. You guys, I would mention everybody, but I would forget somebody. I'd be so mad at myself.
Oh my, like the Academy Awards. I'd like to thank everybody who is involved in the process.
Yes.
Celina, thank you. Well, hop on. It's called Biz Clips. You want to show the app again, what it looks like? Hop on. It's called Biz Clips. Living Laredo is definitely going to be on there. And like I said, there is going to be an Uber-like option where you will or can make money on there. So the sooner you get on there, the sooner you practice, the sooner you get paid.
Exactly. Yes.
The sooner you can be exposed, and the sooner you get paid. So thank you so. Woo! What videos do we have going on here? Well, anyway, Celina, Teresa, thank you so much for being a part of it. That's our outro music. So anyway, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. See you on Biz Clips.
Yes. Connect.